everybody! Welcome to Jannalinguistics. What is linguistics, you ask? Well, let me look here in my fancy linguistics book. Linguistics is the study of language in any or all of its aspects. Today's topic is going to be, drum roll please,
Ding.
the great vowel shift. Before we can talk about the great vowel shift, we should probably figure out what a vowel is. So, what is a vowel?
Yeah.
Well, you see, a vowel is unstoppable.
E.
If you were to stop it, it would be a consonant. We can change the sound of our vowels by putting our mouth and tongue in different positions.
Ooh.
Great! Now we know what a vowel is. So let's look at the great vowel shift. The great vowel shift happened between the 14th and the 17th century. This is when all the long vowels in our mouth moved up where we pronounce them. But you know what? I can tell you're getting bored already. So you know what? Instead of talking about it, maybe we'll take a look at it. I'm going to pull out my giant book of word history. Now let's see. 14th century? Here we go. Okay. Ready? Alright, we're going to be traveling back in time. I better get prepared. Everyone ready? Let's go. Time travel.
Are you ill?
No, I'm Jannalee from Jannalinguistics.
You are ill.
Huh?
You fell? You are ill?
Ill? No, I'm okay.
Okay.
You see, all of our vowels have shifted, and so we say things differently than she does. I would say R, and she says
Air?
I would say you, and she says
You?
I would say ill, and she says
Ill? Let's skip forward a few hundred years and see how they pronounce things there.
whoa. Alright, now we're in 1717. Let's see how he sounds. Hello there.
Hello there.
See, we've only moved 300 years in the future, and he's already easier to understand. Can you talk a little for us?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Yep, sounds great.
What's going on?
Alright, great. I'm back. Okay. Alright, so that was the great vowel shift. It happened in only 300 years, but linguists still don't know what caused such a dramatic change so quickly. Wonder if it's because I went back in time and messed with it all. But that's a whole other story. Alright, so language change is still happening today. Our vowels are constantly shifting. Maybe 300 years from now, people won't be able to understand me.
What'd you say? You know. You understand?
No. What's wrong with that?
Okay.
Well, that's a scary thought. Maybe they'll still be able to understand what I've written. But possibly not, as some people are for spelling reform. You see, the words enough, through, and bow all have the same ending of O-U-G-H, but they're all pronounced completely differently.
Enow, thruff, boo.
Not quite. So why is that? Well, you see, during the 16th century, the printing press was invented. So they decided they should standardize spelling, so everyone knew how to spell the same words the same way. The problem is that a lot of our vowels have shifted since then. And that's why a lot of times the pronunciation of a word and the spelling of a word don't match whatsoever. This can be really confusing. This is what people have for spelling reform. The problem with that, though, is language is always changing. So do we just always change the spelling to go with it? Some people believe that keeping the spelling the same preserves the word. What do you think? And now, on to the next segment of our video. Alright, so... what's that? That could be the next great vowel shift! The one that's happening right now.
Ooh, I'm the ghost of vowels. Ooh, I'm changing before your very eyes.
This is what we all look like most of the time. Typing away on our computers, watching YouTube videos galore. Now, does the internet change the way that language changes? It seems that that's not really necessarily the case. Language has been changing at about the same speed it's been changing throughout history. Now, I'm from right here, Grand Rapids, Michigan, and they say that there's a shift occurring in this area right here. When asked what the standard American accent is, most people would circle this on a map of America. While you would think things like mass media and access to TV would accelerate the shift in the change of language, this doesn't really seem to be the case either. We still have strong dialects throughout all of the United States, and they don't seem to be going away.
I'm not going away.
So, what does this all mean? Will we not be able to understand the same literature we read today, or understand what I'm saying right now in 300 years? Maybe not so easily, but as long as we understand each other, we'll be okay. Humans are an adaptable species. We change, things change, language changes right before our eyes, but somehow we make it work. Well, that's all I got on the great vowel shift. Join me next week when we talk about semantics. Until then, phoneme on, kids.
The end.